What's up, peeps? Mexican Sniper here, bringing you the new and improved sniper tier list in Warzone. All right, ranking all the best snipers from best to worst so you guys know which one to use. Let's jump right into this. So first and foremost, let me explain to you the little table we got here. At the top, we got meta, almost meta. Next up, we got a gun that can compete, but obviously it's not as good to be meta. We got the next one, nothing special. We got bad but usable. We got trash, and then we got a special place where we don't put many guns, but sometimes we do. We got the shit of the trash. And here we got all the snipers for the Modern Warfare snipers. We got the Dragunov, HDR, AX-50, Rytek AMR, Kar98, SPR, and I also tossed in the MK2 carbine. For the Cold War snipers, we do have the Pellington, the LW3 Tundra, M82, and since this is an updated list, it doesn't have it. For the Sledgehammer, we're going to be using it as a ZRG, and for the knife, we're going to be using it for the Swiss Sniper in Cold War. Let's jump right into this puppy. So let's start off with, we're going to go like one and one. So let's start off with the first one that we got in the list, the Dragunov. Oh my God. I mean, the Dragunov, I've tried to use it multiple times, you know, like I even go back to it just once in a while just to use it. And this is, I'm going to have to start with it. I mean, it is really the shit of the trash. There is no point in you for using this weapon. If you want maybe a weapon that is semi-auto and you can shoot fast and does good damage, then might as well use even like the EBR or like the DMR from Cold War. But this gun is absolute garbage, and there is nothing you can tell me that I will believe you otherwise. Next up, we got the Pellington 703 from the Cold War Sniper. Now this one right here, I'm gonna have to toss it to meta. This gun right here has actually got better bullet velocity than the Kar98, less bullet drop, and well, now if you toss a 4x zoom, you will have glint, but if you use a 3x scope, you won't have glint on this sniper. So this sniper is just amazing. Honestly, Pellington is the one of my number one picks for this game. Next up, we got the HDR. This is still true to its class, and I'm honestly gonna have to put almost meta. I'm not gonna put a meta anymore because I feel that the meta right now, when I use aggressive snipers like the Pellington or like the Kar98 going pushing aggressive with quick ADS, they just get the job done a lot better than the HDR. Yes, the HDR is a hit scan, but you really just have to be camping on the top of somewhere and just hard scoping that guy onto. But in general terms, and going for high kills and going for wins, I don't think the HDR is meta. It's almost meta. Not meta anymore. Let's go with the AX-50. Now this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one right here, it'll surprise you, but I just recently used it, and I'm gonna toss it right here for almost meta. There is something about the AX-50. I was using it. The scope is just clean. The ADS is good. When you shoot, it feels good. There's just something about this gun that just feels amazing, and that's why I'm putting it right there, ladies and gentlemen, for almost meta. Next up, we got the LW3 Tundra. Now this one just received a buff that it said they'd fixed the aiming stability, like the aiming sway, but they didn't really do anything with it. So because of that biggest issue, I'm gonna put it can compete. You know, I don't know if it's almost better and it can compete. I'm gonna have to toss it here. That aiming stability is just really bad. Yeah, you can say it's got good bullet velocity but you can say that about a lot of the guns, you know. HDR's got that, Pellington hits good, Kar98, but the aiming stability is one of the most important things in a sniper. It's one of the things that allows you to flick and aim and shoot quick without holding your breath. There's a lot of shots you can take without holding your breath, but the Tundra, it's just, the aiming sway is just really bad for me, so I'm gonna have to put it in it can compete. Next up, we got the Rytek AMR. Now this one, I'm just gonna have to toss it nothing special. You know, nothing special with the bullet velocity. The thermite rounds and explosive rounds aren't really that special. I've been getting shot from them a couple times recently, and even if they shoot right beside you, like you also have to shoot a guy like 5 times to knock him down. 6, I mean, the Rytek, in my opinion, is just nothing special. It's slow. It sucks. Next up, let's go to one of the most lovable snipers in this game, the Kar98k, and this comes as no surprise, but this one's gonna have to be meta. This is just the easiest sniper to use. Quick ADS, good bullet speed, not a lot of bullet drop, and you put that sniper scope, and it's got a clean reticle, which one of the most important things as well, reticle finding is something really hard. That's why a lot of people still don't like the Cold War snipers. They say that the reticle kind of sucks booty. Next up, we're gonna go with the M82, which is the similar version of the Rytek, but the Cold War version. Now this one, I'm gonna put it at, it's between almost meta and meta. I've used this so many times, and this gun is insane. I think I'm gonna have to put it almost meta again, just because of that aim down sight speed, just because I don't think it's an aggressive sniper. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the easiest snipers to use if you want to get starting into sniping. This is the way to go. Next up, we got the SPR 208, and this one I've used it a couple times recently, and I think it's going to be almost meta. Again, not meta yet. Reason being is the ADS still feels a little bit slow on this gun, and there's just something that they did after the nerfs that doesn't feel as powerful as before. It can still compete, you know, still be an amazing sniper if you use it, but just the ADS, it just feels really, really slow for me compared to a Pellington, or, which we'll get into a second, the Swiss sniper. But let's go into the next one, and we got the old and forgotten, the MK2 carbine. Now, this is really a sniper, but I just kind of wanted to toss it in here just so I could use. But actually, I used it recently. All right, so it's not like I haven't touched this weapon in a long time. I actually just used it, and I was getting like 8-9 kills per game with this. So I think it's gonna have to go here. It's gonna have to go in bad but usable. There's just, if you hit your shots, believe me, it is good, because there's just something about it that you can hit your shots, like you can shoot a lot of fast shots really fast. So I don't know, it's still bad, you know. I mean, it's still bad, but if you hit your shots, it's usable. All right, and compared to the Dragunov is just complete utter garbage, but the MK2 carbine, it's got something. And next up, we got the sledgehammer, which again we said was a ZRG sniper from Cold War. This one, it received a couple of nerfs, you know, with the bullet velocity and the aim down sight speed. So again, I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna say it's almost meta. You know, a lot of the YouTubers were saying it was the best sniper because of the bullet velocity, hit scan, blah blah blah, and it was really, really fast and quick ADS. But now they made it kind of sluggish and less damage, so they nerfed it a little bit. So that's when we have to go almost meta. But before, I would have said it would have been meta. It was definitely the best sniper for long range. It had the movement of a Cold War sniper. It had the shooting and bullet velocity of an HDR. It was an amazing sniper. Next one, the last one, but not least, we got the Cold War sniper, the Swiss, coming up here with the knife. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been wondering, is the Swiss better than the Kar98? This, and that. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to tell you guys, this is going all the way to the top right here. The Swiss sniper is crazy, all right? But listen to me first. Listen to me. It's not about the bullet velocity, not about the bullet drop. Those are pretty bad. I mean, they're not amazing like the Pellington or Kar98. Like, this gun does have a lot of bullet drop, but there's just something about it that feels good when you get to master the bullet drop, which just seems a lot easier than a head scan sniper for some reason. This weapon is crazy, especially now with the buff they gave it, which is increases the ADS speed. This weapon aims fast, but again, you just really have to get used to that bullet velocity and the bullet drop, because again, it does have a lot. But once you master that, you will become a boss with the Pellington, with the Swiss. And again, there's just something about it that really feels amazing. And now stay tuned for later in the day, because I'm going to be posting some amazing gameplay with the Swiss, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for this video. If you guys got anything against me that isn't in accordance to what I just put here, let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one.